good to be back here in Vegas. The reason why I came back in boxing because I realized that I can still fight. I still have that passion. I still have that speed.
Before you even throw the punches, your stance must be right as far as your pivot. You start off with your pivot, get on your pivot, and it's light. The jab goes like this. This is exactly how the jab goes. Jab. This is called a 1-2. Boom, boom. You bring the hook with it. You can go to the body. Jab.
Manny Pacquiao is back in camp and it's nothing short of remarkable. Every day, he's pushing his limits, training harder than ever, preparing for the legendary rematch against Floyd Mayweather that fans have been waiting for years.
And I'm still enjoying training. Like nothing's changed about, you know, I don't get lazy in terms of sacrifices, training every morning, every day like that. But I'm enjoying.
Manny says the time off gave his body the rest it needed, but now he's back, training harder than ever, proving he's still at the very peak of his powers.
I started boxing when I was 12 years old, 11 years old, so that's non-stop. I think about it that it's good for me to give my body rest. I able to rest for 4 years and now I'm back. I'm blessed by God.
Feels good, Manny, or what?
You feel good. Nice to be back. I feel happiness in my heart that I can come back here for a fight in Vegas. Nice. I mean, that's what I want.
Manny says, age doesn't matter if you love what you do. Stay passionate, enjoy your craft, and every year can be fulfilling.
You know, that's the evidence of you being a passionate with the sports. Like, it's a like part of your life, a boxer, like to fight. And I grow in boxing. As long as I'm still enjoying the training, I'm happy continuing my.
Manny says his goal is simple: give the fans a great fight, not just run around in the ring.
My inspiration, give a good entertainment to the fans. Every fight, I always consider that it's gonna be a fight of toe-to-toe. Not running around like that. Fight is a fight. You have to be ready, you have to be 100% condition, your stamina.
If you want to understand Pacquiao's influence, don't count the belts. Count the silence. When he fights, the entire Philippines grinds to a halt. Even crime stops.
Meanwhile, Floyd is in the gym, fully focused, defending his perfect record in the fight everyone's been waiting for.
Right there. Right there.
Oh, there you go.
Right there.
Hey.
Right there.
Okay.
Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there.
Mix it up, boy.
50 and no mixing it up. My style is a money style.
Floyd, even at his age, is sharper than ever. His training camp proves he's precise, focused, and ready to make history once again.
Hook right here. Right here, hook. Hook here. Hook right here. Slide, and drop. Punch it, wait till the hip comes up. Drop, drop. Walk it. Touch it. Six. Punch it. Touch it.
Short. Don't look at it. So I should out today. No, no.
Watch it. I said that like I had my distance. That's why I said, see, I have my distance. Fighters don't know their distance.
People want to see me outbox everyone, and I deliver. In the gym, there are good days and bad days, but it never matters. I stay focused and keep pushing.
There's a lot of me boxing, like I done boxed everybody. I boxed everybody, and it's so crazy. Like, you know, I had a lot of great days, I had a lot of bad days in the gym. But I tell them I never have bad paydays.
Dimitri Salita told me a story that one time a big heavyweight, a known heavyweight, challenged you. You told Leonard to go get your bag, and you dropped him with the body shot.
In a boxing gym, it don't count. You can have good days, you can have bad days. You know, a lot of times guys do good in the gym. You know, they be happy. They feel like if you done good with Floyd Mayweather in the gym, oh, I want a world title. Well, you got to really look at this now. Slow down. You go home to an apartment. You know, I go home to
Training intensely with his trainer, honing precision, speed, and strategy to stay sharp and ready for the upcoming fight.
Okay, thank you.
And Shakur Stevenson weigh in. Floyd still looks sharp and dominant in recent sparring, and they believe Manny Pacquiao would struggle to beat him.
Manny, and I know they're going to do that on Netflix.
Floyd.
I think that's still a high-level fight, though. That's what I love about it, because I think Manny is still a high-level fighter, and Floyd, even in these exhibitions that he's been doing,
He be looking good, huh?
He looks great, man. He looks great in sparring. You see him at sparring, like, good Lord, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like he's lost a step.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't see Manny being able to beat Floyd Mayweather. Like, I don't see it. I think Manny looked solid his last fight with Barrios, but I just don't see Floyd losing. Like, I think it's some guys that he could come back today in the sport of boxing and fight.
Yeah, I think so.
Like guys
Even though
like
he's
Barrios,
47. Yeah, right.
I think he would
light Barrios up.
Yeah.
On the matchup, Floyd is naturally bigger, but Pacquiao is faster and more active, while Floyd has been out of the ring for a long time.
The number two was who's got less miles on the odometer. And because of the defensive style of Mayweather, I gave a check to Mayweather having the edge here. I mean, besides the Marquez fights, Pacquiao's been in some tough fights, right? Reflexes and timing and other boxing elements. Well, I gave the check to Pacquiao. You know, at least he's had some fights, or at least one real fight, you know, with Barrios recently. And yeah, Mayweather's fresher, but inactivity could affect his timing, especially early in the fight. So next one, power. Well, the guy who's always been the naturally better puncher, not the naturally bigger guy.
On the rematch, both Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao are approaching 50, yet the announcement of a rematch after 11+ years has the boxing world buzzing. Fans are eager to watch two of the sport's biggest names face off again. The event is expected to shatter viewership and pay-per-view records, and Floyd risks his perfect professional record, just like every fight he's taken.
Later, when both men are about to hit 50, here we are. Okay, that's the hype of this. That's the interest of it, right? Two of the biggest names in the history of the sport. They're both old. We get that. But they're both doing this in a pro fight. This will not be an exhibition. It'll be a pro fight. So it is going to go on someone's record. Could Manny actually take Floyd's O away? And here I am getting drug into this thing. And you know what? I'm not even mad about it because I understand what it is. It's not going to be the highest level of fight between these two. And I don't think it sullies their name any worse than what Floyd was doing with John Gotti III. No offense to top 3 black person of all time, but Deji, some other fights that no one really watched or cared about. Floyd did that to himself, but he still has the drawing power across from his greatest rival in Manny Pacquiao to make this an interesting fight. And again, it's a
Mayweather has been inactive. His unmatched skill and ring intelligence make him a formidable opponent. Manny Pacquiao, however, has stayed active, maintaining his speed, power, and unpredictability. This rematch isn't just about legacy, it's a test of strategy, technique, and conditioning at an age where most fighters have retired. Fans, promoters, and analysts are all watching closely to see if Floyd can defend his spotless record or if Pacquiao can score a historic victory.
Floyd, that'll be the question. Can he carry his ability, carry his technique, carry his skill further in life than Floyd did and put one blemish on Floyd's record? That's why you're watching this. It's not because they're at world championship level. It's not because they're even at domestic level. Whatever the level they're at, it'll be somewhat of an even playing field, and it won't be an exhibition. So there's that. Now, obviously, the first fight was a bit of a bore. Even though I think we're going to do a breakdown, I would love to get my hands on the footage of that first fight to do a full fight breakdown here on the channel. Hopefully we can get that done. I think it just needs to happen, and we have time. This is announced in February, so we have March, April, May, June, July, August, 7 months before we get to the fight, and I think that'll be an interesting breakdown to go back and look at, because there was nice exchanges in that fight. And no, again, it wasn't the most volume-heavy fight. As we look back at the final copy box numbers from the fight, there was 400 punches thrown between the two.
Shares his take on the Floyd Mayweather vs. Manny Pacquiao rematch, highlighting the key difference in their recent activity levels. Floyd hasn't fought in a long time, raising questions about whether he can sustain peak performance over 10 or 12 rounds. While his skills and experience are undeniable, long periods of inactivity can make it harder to maintain the endurance and sharpness needed for a full-length fight.
Floyd's arguably the best boxer of all time, and then of course he's the #1 draw in the sport. Like, what is it like seeing a dude like been off so long, but yo, I'm coming back outside?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's gonna be different though, because Floyd 50 or 49?
49.
Dog, like, yeah, it's gonna be crazy. I feel like he still got everything. He still got his tools and all that stuff, but I think him being 49, 50, I feel like he's not gonna be moving as much and things like that. I feel like it's gonna be more. He gonna be more action packed now. To me, I don't know why.
You think they're gonna stand there?
I got a weird feeling, like some weird reason, like not just standing there, but like how Floyd usually move, and I think he gonna move, but not too much, cause he older. He 49. Like, come on, right? He ain't about to be moving for 10, 12 rounds.
And Manny Pacquiao has stayed active, stepping into the ring recently and keeping his timing, reflexes, and stamina at peak levels. Andis points out that this activity advantage could give Pacquiao an edge in the later rounds, especially if he pushes the pace. Even though Floyd remains his favorite boxer, Andis notes there's a real chance Manny could stop Floyd before the final bell, particularly if he exploits any signs of fatigue or slowed reactions. Ultimately, Andis frames the matchup as a battle of contrasts, Floyd's unparalleled technical mastery versus Pacquiao's maintained sharpness and momentum. The outcome could hinge on whether Floyd's experience and strategy can overcome the physical advantages of a more recently active opponent.
He ain't fighting how long?
Damn. Yo.
When the last time he fought?
He's been doing the exhibition.
Oh,
Fought.
So when was his last? We're gonna say when was his last exhibition? What was it, 10 rounder or 8 rounder?
I don't know. He been stopping everybody.
Yeah. So I'm saying I don't think he going.
It might have been like Gotti. Is that the one?
And what was he doing? Was he boxing or was he walking him down?
Yo, honestly, when I seen him against the Japanese dude, he had his high guard. He was just walking forward.
That's what I'm saying. He older now. He ain't gonna be doing too much moving. He gonna be sharp and he gonna make Pacquiao run into something with some sharp, calm, like, watch.
Oh, so you think this ends in a stoppage?
It's a possibility, yo. I ain't wrong.
And Shakur Stevenson discussed the upcoming rematch between Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. Comparing Pacquiao's recent performance against Mario Barrios, they noted that while Pacquiao looked sharp and effective, Barrios does not represent the same level of competition as Floyd. According to them, Floyd operates at a much higher level, with superior technique, defense, and ring IQ. Barrios' skills, though respectable, cannot match Floyd's decades of experience and mastery. Because of this, Joe Rogan and Shakur feel Floyd still holds the advantage in a fight against Pacquiao. They emphasize that Pacquiao's performance against lesser opponents does not guarantee success against a fighter of Floyd's caliber.
There's levels. I mean, no matter what he's lost being 46, they haven't gained that yet. I mean, they were never there in the first place. So if he was here and he's lost this much, they're still here.
Yeah.
And even though he's not Floyd that fought Canelo or Floyd that fought Ricky Hatton, it's not the same Floyd. It's not that much different.
Yeah, he's still so far ahead.
Because he's not drinking, he's not putting his body up, he's not doing anything stupid, he stays in shape, he eats right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I appreciate Floyd too, because that's one of the guys that I never did no business with ever, and he still kind of helped me. So I appreciate him, and I think he's a real dude, and he got my love and respect.
Well, I always say that if you wanted to have a style that you emulate, where you want to have a great career, look at that guy. Like, really, very few times in his career ever got hurt.
Yeah.
Very, very few. You can count them on one hand.
Yep.
You know, and where he was in any kind of trouble at all.
Yeah, that's my goal.
And then when in rematches, oh my God, in rematches he's always just like like Maidana. Like Maidana, the first fight was a rough fight.
Yeah.
Second fight, he looked like a master.
I'm not gonna lie though, he's one of the guys that makes me want to like feel the experience of like getting hurt. Cause like when he fought Shane Mosley, that moment of like he lost his whole balance, everything almost went to his feet, but he stayed up.
Yep.
And then he fought back harder. Like I feel like that was like a amazing moment of his career, and like for me, I want to have the experience. Like,
This emphasizes that in boxing, style often determines the outcome of a fight, and this is especially true for a matchup between Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. He points out that Floyd's defensive mastery, timing, and ability to control the pace make him a formidable opponent, even against someone as fast and powerful as Pacquiao. Floyd's style allows him to avoid damage while picking his shots carefully, frustrating more aggressive fighters and creating opportunities for devastating counterattacks. At the same time, Atlas highlights Pacquiao's advantages, noting that his speed, explosive power, and relentless activity make him a constant threat in every round.
Speed! Who gets the edge there? Well, Mayweather always fast, always smooth, always fluid. And Pacquiao, I mean, tremendous hand and feet speed, foot speed. I give them both a check, no advantage. Defense, well, the forte and the reason he could fight so long for Mayweather has always been, he's been a wizard. He's been a defensive magician in the ring. I mean, Pacquiao gets hit more, but, you know, he's a good defensive fighter. He's been great, but Mayweather's the man there. Conditioning. Hey, Floyd lives clean. He always seems to be in shape, never far off his weight. Pacquiao, well, he's the only one who's had a camp, a serious camp, fight camp, with the Barrios fight. I give him a little edge. Check for him. X Factor.
Speed, explosive power, and natural athleticism make him a threat in every round, especially against an opponent like Floyd who has been inactive for some time. His ability to maintain constant pressure and deliver precise combinations could challenge Floyd's defenses and even create openings for a stoppage. Given these contrasting attributes, Atlas predicts the fight would be highly competitive. Floyd's style allows him to stay in the match and pose problems for Pacquiao, while Pacquiao's speed and power ensure he remains a constant danger. In Atlas's view, the combination of these factors makes the fight extremely close, and he believes it could likely end in a draw, reflecting the evenly matched nature of both fighters.
As far as confidence, belief. All right, at the end of the day, the pick. Here's what you've been waiting for, right? You couldn't wait for this. All right, the pick. Styles make fights. You know, that the style of Mayweather could still be a problem for Pacquiao. But again, Pacquiao has been the only one in there with a real fight recently. And I know the boxing business, you guys too, right? Could it be possible that these promoters, whatever, it is about money? Could they already be thinking about a trilogy? I don't know, call me crazy. I'm gonna call it a draw, all right? Here it is. All right, that's, I hope you guys, makes you think about it a little bit. Might make you laugh, might make you mad, or it might make you say...
He provides an in-depth analysis of their preparation and contrasting styles. He notes that Pacquiao's recent activity and training have kept him sharp, in rhythm, and ready for a competitive fight. Manny's style is expressive and dynamic, allowing him to showcase speed, combinations, and creativity, keeping opponents guessing and making him extremely challenging when fully prepared. At the same time, Algieri emphasizes that Floyd Mayweather possesses unmatched technical skill, precision, and strength, making him a formidable opponent for anyone, even a highly active and dangerous fighter like Pacquiao.
Exhibitions, but they've only been a couple rounds, but he has looked good in all of them. He's never not looked good, even past his career in these exhibitions. So there's that. You see him in the gym already, he looks great. Floyd. Manny's back in the gym already, which I think coming off the tail end of the last fight and then getting ready for another one, I think is going to actually really accentuate how good these guys can look for their age at this point. But when you look at these two guys and the way they match up, I don't think Pacquiao ever matched up well against Floyd. I don't care when they fought. Not saying that there wasn't a chance that Pacquiao could have caught him earlier, but if everything slows down, I still think Floyd stylistically just has it. So as soon as I got out of the ring fighting Pacquiao, people are talking to me and they're like, "Oh, he dominated you. Like, what do you think's gonna happen in the Floyd fight?" I'm like, "Oh, Floyd beats him." And they're like, "What do you mean? Like he just beat you?" I'm like, "Yeah, but I saw the things that Floyd I couldn't do. I couldn't pull the trigger on. That Floyd."
To control distance, read his opponent, and land precise counters makes him a formidable challenge for anyone, even a highly active and dangerous fighter like Pacquiao. His recent exhibition fights, including bouts against Canelo Alvarez and other top-level opponents, demonstrate that his reflexes, timing, and defensive mastery remain highly effective. Algieri believes that while Manny may be in better recent form, Floyd's experience and ring intelligence give him the decisive edge in this rematch.
Floyd beats this guy after I got out of the ring with him. That being said, where they are now, like Floyd being a speed guy, being a reactions guy, that might diminish a little bit. Maybe Pacquiao's got a little more of that explosiveness in the tank. Does he catch him this and this and that? Maybe. As we get closer, we will definitely analyze it a lot more, and we'll have a lot more to analyze because we're going to see them both in the ring, even though I think Pacquiao's got a much better preparatory fight with Ruslan than Floyd does with Mike. I don't know. I'm getting more excited just talking about it now. Like that's how this is going to be. It's still these two guys. Again, like you said, Chant, the fight's probably not going to be great. Probably almost definitely not going to be better than the first one, which wasn't very good. But everything leading up to it is going to be awesome. The amount of content that's going to roll out from this, and we live in a different era now. This fight's now, how many years later? 10, 11, 12? Yeah, 11 years later. We live in a completely different technological world in terms of content, how things are produced. There's going to be so much stuff.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned. Until next.